All right, what's good, y'all? We are back. Last video I was reacting to when it came to Dragon Ball Z's information, like funny little recaps on Dragon Ball Z. First off, let me shout him out first. Codename Super. I reacted to a video of his before. It was when Vegeta got violated by Android 18. And you can watch the video for yourself. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I love channels like this because I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and I've always had things I wanted to say, but you know, I don't take the time to do it. I'm going to take this time to do it here. So shout out to Codename Super. And I'm going to find other channels too that talk about Dragon Ball Z and other shows I like. And yeah, so anyway, continuing on because I'm going to react to a lot of his videos. He talks, sorry, I'm talking too fast. I'm going to react to a lot of his videos. But he does talk about other animes I had never watched, so I'm not going to react to those. Just Dragon Ball Z and anything Dragon Ball Z or Super or stuff like that. Anyway, shout out to him. And this one here, Goku violates the GINYU Force. I'm gonna say this right here. This was one of the most satisfying things to watch. The GINYU Force was they had me mad, bro. Especially Raccoon had me mad because he's a villain. First off, him and Nappa deserve the butt whooping they got, and I wish Goku did it longer. Especially with Raccoon. I think Raccoon's beating was a little too quick for me. But I could not, oh man, it bothers me to this day to see how Gohan got treated. He was like, what, 6 or something like that, 7? He was a young kid. And for him to get manhandled by grown men, and then for these grown men to act like they're Mr. Tough Guy because they all big and bad beating down a kid. And I know they're villains and all that stuff, but oh, that left a bad taste, bro. It was like, dude, can somebody kick these people's butt? I ain't gonna front. When Vegeta first attacked him, I thought that was it. I was like, oh, that's why he's the best. But, you know, because he took out 2 of the GINYU Force. Didn't quite happen that way. And, you know, Vegeta, the beating that Raccoon gave Vegeta, okay, because 2 grown men. And then Krillin's a grown man, too, as much as the show sometimes doesn't make it look like it because he's almost the same height as Gohan and looks like a kid. But regardless, he's a grown man. But Gohan, though, when Raccoon broke his neck, you know, with that kick, oh, bro. Then you see Gohan when Goku was holding him and Gohan was like, had this twit. Oh, man, that was so hard to watch. To this day, I'm like, that was a kid, bro. So when Goku got his payback, it was a little too short for me. It should have been longer. I ain't gonna front. If I was Goku, you did that to my son, we're gonna have a little bit more fun, you know. But I guess Raccoon was too weak to take a elbow to the gut. But anyway, let's check this out. Goku violates the GINYU Force.
Can't even lie, the way Raccoon did these 3 was vile. But when Vegeta hit him with that combo, I was sure. Can't even lie, the way Raccoon did these 3 was vile. But when Vegeta hit him with that combo, I was sure that man was finished.
Yeah, see, I thought the same thing.
Oh,
wait, sorry.
Vegeta hit his ass to the ground, stepped on him, proceeded to spin his ass around and throw him. Like, he was really in his bag with this one. And then he put the icing on the cake with that ki blast. I know he was feeling himself after that.
That was like a final flash before final flash, because he still did this.
But this man comes out the smoke with the zestiest pose in all of Dragon Ball. What is this? Imagine hitting somebody with a combo and they come out with this pose?
Yeah, that's a troll, bro. He was a troll.
That's exactly what Vegeta should have did, because man, this man started to violate. Raccoon sent Vegeta ass for a swim, had bro scuba diving with no gear. Nah, because why did Raccoon have Vegeta feet swinging like that? No way we doing the Prince of All Saiyans like this. Then he proceeds to throw him headfirst into the ground. I know you can't hear him, but you know he's screaming for his life right now, and as he should, because half of his body is in the ground.
It's
right
tough
now.
being a Vegeta fan, bro. We be dealing with a lot, man.
Crazy. Vegeta really getting held by Raccoon just like how Megatron was holding Jazz. Difference is Vegeta not going out like that. Made sure that Raccoon got up off of him, wasn't getting held in that position any longer. But bro had nothing left. I know he want to hold that left arm so bad.
Yeah, he does. Like I said in the last video, it's funny how he bitches the left arm because I've always said that about Vegeta and nobody around me does. But I'm like, he always goes for the left arm, but this time he didn't. In this scene, though, I thought Vegeta won. I was like, okay, Vegeta's banged up. He's not going to beat the other 2. But when he did that blast when Raccoon hang, I was like, oh, that's it. Then Raccoon does this flip, and I'm like, okay. Even though in that moment, I do remember yelling, Krillin, throw a destructive disc behind him or something. But the other 2 GINYU Force was watching, too, so I don't even think that would have worked.
And you know it's trouble when you have to get saved by Krillin and Gohan, bro. Yeah, it was over. And the crazy part is, after they saved him, Vegeta was angry. He was like, yo, why the fuck didn't you both attack him? That was your only chance. And yep, there it is, the low battery notification.
Oh, yep.
See,
look. Wait, I gotta see the images. Hold on.
Vegeta was angry. He was like, yo, why the fuck didn't you both attack him? That was your only chance. And yep, there it is, the low battery notification, bro.
That's a good one. The low battery notification. He just that left off. That's a good. I'm gonna use that. It's gonna come from him. But that's the low battery notification. That's a good one right there.
And the crazy part is, after they saved him, Vegeta was angry. He was like, yo, why the fuck didn't you both attack him? That was your only chance. And yep, there it is, the low battery notification. Bro is holding his left arm. He on 10% right now. Then this man Raccoon targets Krillin, but Krillin is sorry, so he gets one-shotted.
Yeah, it's like, come on, Krillin.
He
can only take one. Gohan took way more beatings, and Krillin takes one
with
kick.
Him sliding on his face. Now they ain't have to do him like that. Krillin said, oh wow, he just broke every bone in my body. With one kick too, Gohan was shook.
Man, that was hard watching. This dude's a kid, bro.
Raccoon goes behind him and hits his ass face first into a rock. And my man starts sliding face first on the ground. Raccoon really violated though. He used Gohan's face to make bike trails. Oh nah. Hey, but you know that boy Gohan is not a quitter. He gets up and keeps going. I'm not gonna lie, he probably should have just kept his ass down, because after Raccoon throws all those ki blasts at him, he proceeds to go up to him and start violating. And peep the combo that this grown ass man is using.
Grown man, bro. I couldn't stand Raccoon. He was just loving it too much, man.
So bad, he started holding his arm like he was Vegeta. Bro installed the iOS update. Now he got the low battery notification too. And Gohan being on 10% falls to the ground. And Krillin watching like, please, bro, just stay down.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. I would say the same. I was like, dude, this point, just stay there. Don't get up.
The second I saw this, I knew he was about to get hit with the finishing move.
And like, I know you're Goku's son, but come on, bro.
His rocks starts baiting him, and Gohan just lunges at him, and there it is, the finishing kick.
That was hard to watch.
And you could see it in his eyes.
In his eyes, bro. You knew. So I didn't understand what happened at first, and I found out it was his neck.
That shit definitely gave him some PTSD. I know the second bro landed on Earth, he whipped out that textbook immediately. He going back to school. Just when he was about to end all three of them, here comes the man of the hour. That man Goku, he just landed. And peep the entrance. Do you see this man's face? They put the shadow over his eyes. He looks like a demon. You know he's about to violate. So he gets out the ship and flies.
I felt bad for Gohan twice. Oh, I felt bad for Gohan because twice it takes Gohan getting his tail whooped 3 times actually. That it was this, Nappa, and against Boo. The Gohan has to be at the brink of life for Goku to show up. And I'm like, dude, this kid, well, the kid I definitely feel sorry for. Because Boo, that was Gohan's fault. He should have ended it. Even though I understand why he didn't, but still. I would have ended it and took my chances. I'm not letting a villain live. No, not in Dragon Ball Z, where always something happens. But, man, it's like Gohan back-to-back with Nappa and the Frieza saga. This man literally has an inch of life left, and Goku shows up. I mean, at least he does. Maybe I can't complain because Gohan could be dead. So.
And peep the entrance. Do you see this man's face? They put the shadow over his eyes. He looks like a demon. You know he's about to violate. So he gets out the ship and flies straight to Gohan. Bro knew from a mile away that man needed help. And oh my goodness, he couldn't be any more right. That man Gohan was finished. Look at his eyes. I'll say it once, I'll say it again.
He did that neck like that. I was like, oh man, poor kid.
He's trying to be smarter than Jimmy Neutron. He gives Gohan a sensu bean, goes over to
Krillin,
gives him a
Gohan
sensu bean,
slack
sees
for
Vegeta
wanting
over there
to
on
be
10% and wonders why the
teacher
fuck
or whatever
is
to
he
hit the books.
Isn't he supposed to be on there?
He's been through a lot
and
as a
Krillin
kid.
starts to explain it, and then Goku was just like, Louis-Tone. Puts his hand on his head and starts reading his mind. Bro, your training before you got here was doing push-ups and punching the air. When the fuck did you learn this?
Yeah, I never understood that. I was like, oh, he can read minds? Did I miss something?
Gives Vegeta a sensu bean. And Krillin gets mad and says something stupid. He was like, now that you gave him a sensu bean, he's gonna help them and team up on you. Like, they wasn't just violating him right in front of your eyes. Krillin, stop chatting. So after everyone is healed, he's like, I bet I'm gonna handle this. And this is that him.
You know what? In this scene here, I understand that was Goku's moment. But as a Vegeta fan, I wanted when Vegeta got his powers back, you knew he was strong enough to take them. I wanted Vegeta to take Raccoon and to get his payback. At the least Raccoon. Or let Goku finish off Raccoon for Gohan and then let Vegeta take the other two. I was hoping to. Well, in a way he sort of did. He took out Jace later. So, you know, I guess that counts.
Moving like he's him. And they check his power and that shit's at 5,000, so Raccoon thinks it's about to be light. Thought Goku was an easy lick. But Vegeta was getting scared. He saw Goku was moving with all that confidence and he didn't even have a fresh cut. So he jumped to the conclusion that he was a Super Saiyan. But in real life just wasn't. So this man Raccoon attacks him. And then Goku disappears because he's moving fast as hell. And now he's behind these two. He tells them, leave all you can because I'm about to violate. They just like, nah. He's like, alright, bet. Goes back to Raccoon. And now it's time for them to face off. Game time. We see Raccoon's high IQ in action. Bro just seen the man move fast as hell. And he's like, you know what? Let me use the longest build up to a move. He won't see that coming, right? No, with your dumbass. The fuck did you think was gonna happen? Goku talking about some sorry. You are not sorry. Why is he lying?
I ain't sorry. I'm like,
I
ain't sorry.
Blender. After dropping Raccoon's weak ass, he turns to them. And he's like, y'all gonna dip or should
This is one of my favorite Goku moments.
And Jay starts smiling on some, get a load of this guy. And since they ain't wanna leave, they immediately started their lesson to fuck around and find out. And Lord knows, they found out. I was using Kai footage, but I had to go back to get the Z footage because they cut this part out. And I see why. They didn't want the new generation to accuse this man of hacking. They're throwing punches at him and it's going straight through.
This is why I didn't watch Kai. Like I was
Obito.
I didn't watch.
Look at how my guy is standing there.
It's not the reason I didn't watch Kai, but I never took the time to watch the Kai version because I thought it was just literally a replica of the original or the original English dub. But hearing this and then the last video of what happened to Kai, I'm sort of glad I didn't watch it. I mean, the last video when I was talking about it, of that scene they showed, you can watch the video, that didn't make sense. And then here, they cut it out because, why again? Why did they cut that scene out?
They started their lesson to fuck around and find out. And Lord knows, they found out. I was using Kai footage, but I had to go back to get the Z footage because they cut this part out. And I see why. They didn't want the new generation to accuse this man of hacking. They're throwing punches at him and it's going straight through him. That man is not Obito. And look at how my guy is standing there.
Maybe they want to see it go through somebody's body. Maybe they think that's too violent, even though it didn't hit him.
And Jace just starts chatting. So Goku's just like,
bang. Yep.
And Bird is just shocked, lost for words. And Goku thinking in an edit again, slowly lowering his arms. He thinks his pronouns are I'm him. Then they were just like, alright, let's jump him real quick. Goku blocks both of them, hits both of them, and does a wild ass breakdance move. And then he flexes on both of them by doing a ki push, gets them up out of there. And after that, Goku just stands there staring at absolutely nothing. Then that man Jace looks at his scouter and is like, nah, this shit broken. So after they do a few more of their dumbass ki attacks, this man Goku finally moves out of that spot and goes up to Birder. And then Birder started throwing hands. Goku had to show why he's a part of Weave Nation by dodging him. And then when Jace pulled up, he started dodging his shit too. He got real disrespectful.
This is just me. I think outside of Captain Ginyu, I think Raccoon was stronger than all the rest of them. I think so. I don't think Jace and Berter was as strong as you thought they were. I would have loved to see Vegeta versus them instead of Vegeta versus Raccoon. Because I don't think they was as strong as we think. We never saw a moment where we should believe so. Just because they go last don't mean they're the strongest. So, I don't know. Or maybe they're about the same. But, I don't know. Something in me, I've always said that. I was like, I think Raccoon was the second strongest. But because he likes to fight, they just let him go.
And them both hit each other, making them look stupid. And then he's like, alright, it's time for me to attack. He goes straight after Birder, no hesitation. After he kicks him, he follows up with that elbow to his spine, sending him straight down. Bro was fearing for his life. And he does the same shit that he did to Nappa, holds him up like a trophy. Then he tosses him like he's trash.
I love this channel, bro. The way he commentates with it. It's so real, though. It's funny and real. But anyway, yeah, this was one of my favorite Goku moments. It was one of my worst moments ever in Dragon Ball Z because of what happened to Gohan, but one of my favorite Goku moments because obviously we just saw what happened. But anyway, let me make sure. And yeah. Codename Super. You like anime? Definitely go check him out. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm going to check out more of what he got. And I'm going to look around to see what other Dragon Ball Z content that's been talked about out there that I want to talk about. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. See you later.